When I'm looking at you and you're looking at me, I can feel something. What can it be?
You know why I'm called in the beginning of an episode? जब कहानी थोड़ी सी टेढ़ी हो. Well, I know I'm cool with all things twisted and difficult, but यहाँ तो बैंड बाजा ब्राइड की हिस्ट्री के सारे ट्विस्ट मानो इकट्ठे मेरे सर पे गिर गए. आपको लग रहा है मैं बस बोले जा रहा हूँ, है ना? ठीक है, you decide. ट्विस्ट नंबर 1, हम यहाँ शादी के मेकओवर्स के लिए नहीं आए. शादी का मेकओवर नहीं है तो हम यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं? Well, हम यहाँ संगीत का मेकओवर करने आए हैं. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, हमारी ब्राइड ने हमारे ग्रूम को नॉमिनेट किया है. भैया ये तो अलग ही ट्विस्ट है. अब ऐसा हुआ क्या, ये जानने के लिए हम उनसे मिलते हैं. I'm going to catch them in the middle of their संगीत practice and get to know more. This is very, very interesting. So just keep following. बस यार. You know guys, this song and dance is absolutely fantastic, but I really need to know. आप लोगों में से यार साजिद कौन है? साजिद मियां, आप कहाँ छुपे हुए हैं? आप आगे आइए. आपको यहाँ खड़ा होना चाहिए. यार एक सवाल का जवाब दीजिए मुझे. इस शो का नाम है बैंड बाजा ब्राइड. हाँ जी. सेंसेशनल एंट्री हो रही है ग्रूम की. भाईजान ये हुआ कैसे?
अरे यार क्या बताओ, मैं 5 दिन पहले आया इंडिया और मेरे को ट्रिक करके इधर लेके आया नौशीन ने.
नौशीन. अब भैया ये बताइए यहाँ नौशीन किधर है? उनको भी ढूंढना पड़ेगा.
वो रही.
Yes. Nausheen. Hi Nausheen.
Hi.
So now that we have our band baja bride Jodi with me, it's time to get all inquisitive, curious. और मैं आप दोनों से ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि ये सब हुआ कैसे. Yes.
Let's go.
After you. हाँ तो नौशीन, साजिद, सबसे पहला सवाल. भैया शादी तो हो रही है ना, क्योंकि हम लोग तो आपके संगीत पे आ रहे हैं.
ऑफ कोर्स शादी तो हो ही रही है, पर वे मुस्लिम, सो वी हैव अ निकाह, और वो हमारे मॉस्क में जिसको जमात खाना बोलते वहाँ पे हो रहा है. एंड इट्स अ वेरी इंटीमेट अफेयर, लाइक वेरी लाइक 50-60 पीपल, जस्ट फैमिली, और वहाँ पे कैमराज अलाउड नहीं होंगे. सो बट दैट डजंट मीन आई कांट बी अ पार्ट ऑफ द शो. आई रियली वांट टू. Hi, my name is Nausheen Khakiani. Born and brought up in Bombay. I'm a Bandra girl. I was working as a marketing manager, and now I am ready to be a part of my big fat Indian wedding with this man.
My name is Sajid Merchant. I was born and brought up in Bombay, and I have been working in America as a software engineer.
I was at Sabyasachi, the store, and I was trying my outfits, and that's when I heard someone saying this is a Jodi special. So I thought I should just drag Sajid in it, considering he thinks he's some Lord Falkland. Now is his chance of knowing what actually wedding planning is, in kitni mehnat jati hai शादी करने में.
Well, that's like a double whammy, don't you think, Lord Falkland? I mean Sajid. But ये जरूर जानना चाहेंगे कि how did this beautiful story begin? आप लोग कहाँ मिले, कब मिले, कैसे मिले, etc. 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 etc.
Last year I turned 26, and my parents freaked out because I didn't have a man in my life, and they're like, boss abhi shaadi karni hai, abhi nahi hogi to kab ne kabhi nahi hogi. And they went on a crazy manhunting spree. So whenever I used to get a rishta or a proposal, my parents would ask the opposite party to have the guy add me on Facebook. So Sajid's mom's best friend happened to see me in the mosque and informed Sajid about me. He added me on Facebook and we started talking. I responded to his request because it was very well drafted and good grammar and correct English, unlike, hey Nosh, excuse me, you can't call me Nosh.
So nothing like, will you do friendship with me?
No, very nice, very good. I live in Seattle, I've born and brought up in Bombay, I like sushi, and I was like, oh.
I don't know, man, like sushi should be interesting.
Some class.
And then how did things kind of unfold?
He happened to come down last year in December for a friend's wedding in Delhi. And so he came here for a couple of days, like 5 to 6 days in Bombay, where I met him.
I met her for the first time, things were a little weird and a little awkward, we were both nervous. So one of the days I decided that we should probably do something interesting, fun, kuch naya. So we went to Lonavala. Zip lining kiya, bungee jumping kiya. And then after that was when we actually clicked as a couple, I think.
So that was
I think we opened up to each other.
easier to say that was like a day of bonding.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
And when did you both know, or how did it come to fall that you were going to get married?
When the marriage topic came up, my mom was saying, ki, kya karna hai? Are we ready to, talk to their parents? So at that point of time, I wasn't sure till I realized that I will not be able to live the rest of my life without her. So in March, I decided to come down and put a ring on it.
Very nice arranged marriage.
Yes.
Now love.
हाँ तो नौशीन इस खूबसूरत सी लव स्टोरी का अंजाम अब ये है that you both are our बैंड बाजा ब्राइड जोड़ी on the season 5 of the show. And जब आपने हमको लिखा था, you said that you feel that he desperately needs बैंड बाजा ब्राइड.
Yeah, absolutely.
भैया ऐसा क्यों?
Arey, because he also needs to look even more handsome and,
That is what you need to put on record. Go on.
more dashing and, like charming, and that he already is.
How do you feel about this whole makeover idea?
I heard about this. I was actually not on board with it because obviously I had not watched the show before or
And he's camera shy.
Yes, and I'm camera shy. But eventually, after a lot of bargaining,
Yeah, I've given him 5 passes all his life that he can use against me to be on the show.
supposedly I'm
Yeah.
allowed to win arguments,
Yeah.
choose vacations,
Yeah.
and decide other things.
Cuisines, what to eat.
I'm not going to use it for small stuff.
Okay,
It's only
okay,
for
okay.
big things. Okay, so that's the idea that I get something in exchange for something that she really, really wants. And honestly, I would have done it without the 5 passes. So too bad.
But somewhere down the line, I know this is going to be totally worth it.
हाँ so guys, अब ये तो तय हो चुका है now that the deal is in place. आपका ये makeover तो हो रहा है. And there is going to be great emphasis on you. Let me tell you that first thing. लेकिन इस journey की शुरुआत करने से पहले I would want to see this big smile on the face of the bride, and which is why I'm going to begin this makeover journey with a Band Baja Bharat moment. What's it?
Done. Bring it on.
Are you aware
Yeah.
of Band Baja Bharat moments?
Yes, I've been watching the show, and you always surprise the bride with something very pampering and classy.
She's including. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. ये
Please.
टेस्ट में पास हो गई. So इसी बात पे may I start with your first gift from India's one-stop shop for luxury brands, of course, which is curated by a celebrated Indian stylist, Farniha Qureshi.
So many goodies. Oh wow, bling. Can I
Yes,
try it on?
Yes, please. This is all yours.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. Very useful in Seattle. Oh, it's a pretty scarf. Very nice. Thank you so much.
Pleasure is all mine, as always. And well, this is just the beginning. There is a lot in store for the both of you. But before we actually jet set on this fascinating journey of yours, I have a job at hand. So I would take a minute of your time. Now that our jodi is finally ready and the makeovers are going to happen, well, I would like to say this, that Freesia, हमेशा आम तौर पर आप मेकओवर्स का ध्यान रखती हैं, ब्राइड को, ग्रूम को अपने साथ लेके चलती हैं, बट यहाँ पर थोड़ी सी कहानी में ट्विस्ट है. दिस टाइम अराउंड I am here. I am going to take care of our groom and the bride, take them through their makeovers, but most importantly, give this whole makeover a man's perspective. And this here is going to be a list of things to do for our beautiful Jodi here. So guys, sit up a little straight. Let me see what needs to be done here. Okay, hair needs attention. Yes, of course. Skin, definitely. You guys are looking at maybe. Why not? So, Tricia, this is going to be your talisman for the rest of this journey. And follow this to the T and you will hit the right notes. Perfect, guys? Are we ready?
Yeah.
You want to see a little bit of magic? Let's do it. Yes? Tricia, with love, Bharat.
Hair, skin, fitness, Lakme, grooming, romance, adventure, pampering, teeth, blush. Sushi? Bharat, what kind of list is this? Itne sare requirements? Arey, you can't just send a requirement like this. You have to also be a little specific, na? Itne sare makeovers mein na ek naya aadmi aa jayega. Well done. Okay, so the challenge is accepted. I will do all these makeovers, but you also have to do your fair share. So I'll tell you what, why don't we start with skin? I think that's a good idea. You've seen the groom, right? You've seen his eyebrows? All I need you to do is just make sure that those eyebrows are in perfect shape. Just that thing will add that little touch to his face.
When Sajid came in and I looked at his eyebrows, he had very thick, bushy eyebrows. He needed reduction in the eyebrows. Next on his face, when we went on, he also had very stubborn lines on the forehead. Those are the horizontal frown lines. Moving down the face, he had very prominent laugh lines because of the weight of his cheeks. And lastly, there was a lot of bulk on the under chin area. So we decided to correct these problems. So Bharat, should we go on with our treatments now? Should we start?
Yes, absolutely, Doc. How much time should all this take?
3 hours, that's it.
3
Yeah.
hours?
For the eyebrows, we decided to do the laser hair removal, wherein we first shaped the eyebrows and then we passed the laser. And there was an instant change in his eyebrows. Next, we moved on to treat his forehead wrinkles with the Botox treatment. Moving down, the technology we decided was the Ultra Former, which is the HIFU technology and which is just new in India. It's very, very new. With this technology, it's a non-surgical treatment wherein we just knocked off and tightened up his fat under chin, and it also gave him a nice shaping of his lower face.
Visha, I have to give this to you. मुझे अभी तक ये समझ नहीं आया how you managed to pull this off, because you know, I mean, I had nothing to do, hours and hours of wait, but then the results are absolutely mind-boggling. You know, Bushman is actually looking human. दूल्हे के मेकओवर्स तो बहुत बढ़िया चल रहे हैं, लेकिन मुझे लगता है अब डॉक्टर गोयल should also take a look at our bride's skin. I think she needs it too.
The bride Nausheen, a very pretty bride, she had stress acne which were very visible on her face. I think she's broken out into this acne in last few days. She's also had acne in her past. So because of that, she has a lot of acne scars on her face. We decided to treat that next. So let's start.
Okay.
First priority was acne. So we did an acne cleanup for her. We also gave her enzyme shots into the acne so that her acne would subside. Second thing were the acne scars. For that we did a laser called Helios laser. Nausheen, we are done with your treatments.
Okay.
Do you want to have a look at your skin?
Yes, definitely. Definitely become softer and the stars have lightened up. We felt like a brand new person after the treatment and in such little time.
And you know, Sajid is equally ecstatic about his results.
Okay.
Do you want to meet Sajid?
Yes,
You want to
definitely.
see him? Yes.
Hi, Nausheen.
Hi, Farah.
Are you expecting somebody else, no?
Yeah, actually, I was expecting my fiance, but
Just break my heart, but then what do I do? I'll just reveal your groom to you. Walk in, buddy.
Hi.
hi. Oh my
You look
God.
very pretty.
Thank you.
I was right away, like, you know, floored by just her acne, just pretty much had disappeared right away at that point of time. And she was looking really pretty.
Your jawline is so defined.
And then obviously when I, you know, she pointed out how I was looking really nice, you know, I was very happy with that, you know, like the eyebrows were looking much better, and it was just a much cleaner look to my face after the whole thing was done, you know. I felt like younger.
Well done, Bharat, on successfully completing your first makeover. Now it's time for you to move on to your second task. I want you to focus on fitness, okay? Yes, I know 10 days is not enough to lose weight, but why don't you initiate them? Introduce them to something fun, something that they can even continue in Seattle. Oh, and make sure that it's different, unique.
No, Prisha, I must tell you, this fitness thing is a brilliant idea. Pat on my back for that. Of course you have to lose weight. Fitness, health, and particularly healthy eating should be a way of life. As you see me chomping this pizza down, these guys are sweating their off, trying to lose that weight, trying to burn those calories, and I promise you, these guys are just so super dedicated.
Sajid and Nausheen had a great 1-hour class of beat pump. Beat pump is something that we have started new at Way of Life Studio, where we pick up weights as well as we do a lot of cardio.
With dumbbells, we were working out on like really cool music, and it was more like a fun workout. Like we were enjoying it and we were laughing at it.
In today's class, we worked on abs, arms, as well as a lot of cardio. Nausheen had her trouble areas as her arms. Hence, we did a lot of arm movements, a lot of bicep curls, a lot of tricep movements. And yes, definitely, Sajid has to work on his abs. So we did a lot of abs as well as we had fun dancing. 1-hour class of Beat Pump helps you shed around 700 calories.
The workout was very effective because everything was hurting.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and you know, at the end we were really tired, we were exhausted, you know. It was really hardcore, but we need to continue this after after all the wedding stuff is over, because
Hopefully.
we are going to put on a few pounds in the wedding for sure.
Definitely. This is way of life. No?
Under Bharat's expertise, we've got our Dulha from Seattle sweating and glowing all at once. And our beautiful bride, she's loving it. Can I up the makeover quotient at the Lakme Absolute Salon?
When I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and you're looking at me.